Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to another edition of Wrestler Weekly Memories. This is episode 2 if you're following along with us. And I appreciate all the feedback from episode 1 about Wrestler Weekly and who we are and Family Bacon Wrestling. Check us out on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, now TikTok, for all of your updates at Wrestler Weekly. Get our t-shirts at ProWrestlingTees.com and the book Family Bacon Wrestling on Amazon. But Wrestler Weekly Memories episode number 2 focuses on my memories of the first time I met the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Summer of 1987. We had just moved from Jacksonville, Florida. As you know, you read the book, I'm sure, but if you didn't, I'm Scottie Richardson, the CEO, the owner, the operator, along with my great buddy Mike Leotis. We are Wrestler Weekly, my brother Reggie in Jacksonville. But yes, we had moved from Virginia to Florida in 1981, and then I always say I went from Bob Caudle to Gordon Soley, but then in 1987 moved to Raleigh, North Carolina. At a Rose's department store, met the Nature Boy Ric Flair. He was doing autograph signings, and my Aunt Sharon, is the one who kind of talked my dad and mom. My mom was fine, but my dad was the one, if you read the book, you know what I'm talking about. He banned us from wrestling and for a while, so couldn't watch it. We'll get into that in episode 3. But for episode 2, my dad finally said, you know what? We grew up, Virginia, Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling, and I'm going to let Scottie and Reggie, the boys, go see and meet Ric Flair. And so we went to the Rose's department store. We're in line, and I'll never forget it. I had gotten a wrestling mag, and I had it was the magazine that had the 4 color pinups in the middle, and I pulled that one of Ric Flair out. He had the green robe, if you remember that. Got in line, and there he was at a table, full suit, sunglasses. Okay. In line, I asked my brother Reggie, I said, hey, I'm going to ask him a question. Now, I would have been, 1987, I had not turned 15 yet. I was 14 years old. Reggie would have been 11 years old. All right, so we're in line, and I finally get up there, and it's Nature Boy Ric Flair right in front of me. He's at a little table. Bleach blonde hair, white almost. He's got the sunglasses on, the suit. And I said, do you think you could beat Hulk Hogan? Oh my goodness. Can you imagine he looks at me, he looks up, he looks over the sunglasses, and then he looks back down and signs. And I think he did it on purpose, but he wrote Scott instead of Scottie. But either way, I still have that today. It's framed on the wall, Wrestler Weekly Man Cave, and I'll post that in this video as you can see it. But what a time to meet him, and I've met him many, many times after that. A special one was when meeting him in Dorton Arena at the same time I met Ricky Steamboat there together, and they both signed my U.S. leather belt. But that's my memories. Check us next week, Wrestler Weekly Memories.